baking for a funeral today, and what I'm going to use is a 12 by 18 sheet cake pan from Wilton, and this will feed 50 as opposed to having to buy the round cakes or the ones that are already sliced. I think you get like 21 slices for $7 and something at Sam's. So I probably could get 3. I could stretch this to get 60 slices out of the pan. I'm going to show you. But anyway, I'm using the white almond sour cream wedding cake recipe, and I'm going to put the link below. I've made the white version of this cake. This is the chocolate, and it's really, really good. So what we need is the 2 boxes of cake mix. Now, the recipe say use Betty Crocker or Pillsbury. I've tried the Kroger brand. Really, really good. And this sits up higher than a regular cake mix. I don't know why, but it makes a very good chocolate cake. Okay. So we got the 2 boxes of cake mix, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and 2 cups of sugar. I put them in the same bowl here. And then you have a teaspoon and a half of salt. I've already put all the dry ingredients here. And then you need 2 2/3 cups of water. You need a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla and almond extract, 2 cups of sour cream, and for the chocolate cake you use 6 whole eggs. For the white cake you use 8 egg whites. So we're going to mix this and we're going to bake it. Now, if the reason why I searched for a cake recipe was because I had purchased a cake from this lady that bakes at home, and it was a round 8-inch round 2-layer cake, and it was $20. But when I tasted it, it's a good moist cake though. But I could taste the cake mix. I was like, well, this cake mix. I said, let me see if I can find a recipe. So I tried that. It's good. I also have a bakery icing recipe, but for this, what I do, because we're going to be serving at church, I take 2 cans, 2 of the tubs of cake icing. And I have them here. These were 2 for $3. The chocolate fudge. I think I like that one. And because it's a little, if you're going to bake this cake and put it in a dinner plate where you're going to put the aluminum foil over it, what you want to do is you make your icing stiff. So that way it won't fall apart or stick to the thing. You make it real. It's kind of going to be a little hard to smooth on, but that makes it a little thicker. And I guess I have to show you. If I don't forget my camera, y'all, I show y'all how I do it at church. Because what I do is I take the cakes, I bake them, I put it in wax paper and foil, and that's how I transport it to church. And then once I get there, I put the ice stones and I make it messy. Okay, so a real simple recipe. What you do is you add your 2 packs of cake mix to your bowl. Make sure your bowl is large enough. So I've just inverted the top of one of my cake savers. Okay. Add all your dry ingredients. You mix them with a whisk. One thing I found about the Kroger cake mixes, though, they are lumpy. But it comes together pretty, it comes out fine, it comes together fine. So you're going to mix this. Really good. And once you've mixed this thoroughly, all you do now is add all of your other ingredients. And I have to make another white one, so I'll get that ready in a minute. So you add all of the rest of your ingredients. Again, for this cake, for the chocolate cake, you use the 6 whole eggs. White cake, you use the 8 egg whites. All right. So we're gonna go in with now our oil and our water. That's 2 2/3 cups of water. Our extracts and our sour cream. I'm going to mix this all until it's well blended and just add it to your pan. Okay, so I mixed it for the recommended 2 minutes, and now I'm just going to stir to make sure I got everything blended at the bottom. Scraping the sides. If you're having a Halloween party at your house, or a get-together that's like specific to a certain holiday or whatever, you can use that cake icing recipe. I'm gonna find one and link it. And I tried different ones, so I don't have one that I stick to yet. But anyway, you can add that, and then you just take some of that icing and get you a little bag, a little thing to put it in. I'm sorry, not a little thing, a little kit, a little decorating kit, and take some of that icing, add you some food coloring to it, and just take a little decorate kit, and you can put your little border around it. And then I don't know how to make roses, but you can get the little candy things and place on there. Just experiment with it. I mean, but you'll save a lot of money, because I mean, these bakery cakes are ridiculous now. For birthdays, I go ahead and buy cake from the bakery, but any other holiday, I'll go ahead and mix these cakes together. Okay, so that's enough talking, enough stirring. Let's put it in the thing and go ahead and put it to bake. It bakes on 325 until it's done. Now, it's always a different time. I've had them to get done in 30 minutes. One time it was 45 minutes maybe. Or maybe the most is 30. I don't know, but I'll let you know exactly how long. But that's going to depend on your oven anyway. I'll be back. Okay. I'm going to add the mix to it. And it's not going to run over out of this pan. Now, like I said, when I used the Betty Crocker and the Pillsbury, the cake didn't get as high as with this recipe. So I was more pleased with the turnout of the quality of the cake with the Kroger than I was with the Pillsbury or the Betty Crocker. I tried the Duncan Hines. The Duncan Hines, when it bakes, it doesn't bake evenly with this recipe. And I guess that's why they don't recommend you use it. But I have used it, and I know some other people that use it. So, have used it or whatever. So we're going to smooth this, and we're going to hit it up against the thing to get the air bubbles out. And we're going to bake this 325. I think it's going to be about 30 minutes.